welcome back to Breakfast Up in URO. We've got a new puppy here with us now. This is Wombat, and this is Jeff's own dog.
Yes, he's a little Australian Terrier, so we call him Wombat. He's a good little pup.
He's 7 months old?
Yep,
okay.
He's just a pup, yep.
So we're going to talk just a little bit about babies, bringing home a new baby, you know, with a dog that's already kind of master of the home.
Sure.
What can we do, you know, to just get them to behave around the baby?
Well, the most important thing is to plan in advance. And the good thing about babies is you kind of know they're coming, and you get a bit of warning, about 9 months.
Yeah.
So the best thing to do is start to set the patterns and think about how you want that dog, you know, where you want it sleeping, those kind of things early. So for instance, with sleeping, you know, if the dog sleeps in your bed or in your room, is that where you're going to want the dog to sleep when the baby comes and perhaps is in your room? If the dogs are allowed on the furniture now, that might not be such a great idea if the kids are going to be up on the furniture because they're just too close and might bump into each other. Not that they'll do anything mean, but, you know, dogs have teeth and they're kind of bouncy and accidents happen. Things like, you know, are you in a pattern of always walking your dog at 4 o'clock? You know, odds are that pattern will change once you have a baby and you've got other priorities. But the time that you do spend with your dog, the more that you use their brain, because you'll have less time. When you know, we've had that experience of having kids and the dogs take a little bit of a lower priority. Yeah. But you need to use the time that you have with the dog to really work their brain and give them as much activity mentally, which will keep them actually more tired than if you just let them run. So that's, I think a lot of people understand that, oh, I'll just let my dog run. But it's just the same with us. After exercise, you know, you feel invigorated, but after brain work, you feel more tired. So the dogs are better off if you do a little brain work instead of the flat-out exercise all the time.
Well, I always feel bad for dogs when, you know, there's little kids or little babies around because they're always, you know, grabbing them by the snout or grabbing their hair. Like, what can we do to even avoid that?
Well, firstly, it's never a good idea to leave kids and dogs unsupervised ever. You just never know. As much as you trust your dog, you know, kids are unpredictable, dogs are unpredictable. The combination can be dangerous, and there's a lot at stake, right? So what you want to do is always supervise them, and you have to teach your kids as well as the dog what's allowed. But if you get good control overall with behavior and being a good leader for your dog, then they'll tend to listen to you really well when it comes to how to behave around the kids. So, you know, getting involved with a program like Barkbusters or other training where you really get the dog behaving well around the house will really help you when you have a baby around the house as well.
Well, I've been really impressed with Barkbusters, even just a little bit I've seen here this morning. It's great that they're in Canada now.